You see it. You remember the day you were with him. He was holding you in the palm of his hand. I'm so sorry. But they closed them. And you see the doors to fairy closing. Death, the shadow of the underworld racing against the light. That inner spark within you connecting you to lands beyond, vanishing. That was the last day you felt it. The day you started aging. The day that fairy vanished from the world. The light is leaving. That's what it means to be immortal. And on that one, your light begins to leave. Teor, you are looking down. This was Thjazi's, to say his partner in everything, in crime, adventure, war, and heroism. Thimble and Thjazi were thick as thieves, and everywhere they traveled side by side, and you watch as the light begins to leave her in this moment. It is your turn.
I see the light dimming, and I look down, and I remember you so vividly, and yet you've changed. You seem different, and just instinctually, I grab onto something that's on my waist, and I reach out a single claw, and I ever so gently just touch it to your breastplate, and I will cast Lay on Hands. I'm sorry, Cure Wounds. Cure Wounds. 2d8 plus my spell casting ability. Okay.
There is, through the grate, Travis.
Yes.
And I promise I'm not trying to be cruel.
Oh, shit.
Oh my gosh.
But there is a grate in the floor between you and where Thimble is. Do you want to give me either an athletics check or something else to try to move it, or in acrobatics to try to squeeze your hand?
I would use athletics to rip the holy motherfuck out of that grate and leave no chance of anything getting between me
Hell
and
yes.
Thimble.
If you so desire, even though there's possible danger everywhere, I will let you make that roll with advantage if you disregard your own physical well-being in getting the grate out of
Yes.
there. All right.
Amazing. 19 plus 4, 23.
23. You take just 3 points of bludgeoning damage, literally shoving your claws through the grate. The grate is kind of not big enough to get your hands in there, and you force them through, skinning your knuckles on the way in. And all of you watch Teor just pull, some of the stone comes out with it. Boom! As part of your movement, as like your object interaction to just get this thing out of there. Cast Cure Wounds for me, my friend.
Hold, Thimble, hold. And you'll see just a little bit of divine radiance extend down his silvery gray forearm down to the claw and into your chest, and you heal 13 points.
Thimble. The light is leaving until suddenly the sun is rising. It's warm again. You look up, but this is a dream that it will hurt to leave, for the waking world holds no joy for you as you regain consciousness.
Easy, little one.
Teor,
Hi, Thimble.
what are you... And I look next to me and I see the glyph. I have to get to Thjazi. I have to get this on Thjazi.
Wait, take it slow. You're with friends.
Thimble,
What are you doing here?
it's done. It's done.
What do you mean it's done? What do you mean it's done?
It's done. It didn't work.
I'm sorry. And the disguise self melts.
Octus.
Sorry, it doesn't work.
I'm sorry. I don't know what was going on there, but Thjazi, he's gone. I'm so sorry.
Thjazi's gone. Yeah, and I hold onto your finger so I can get lifted up. My wing isn't working.
Oh, it's okay. Breathe. Just
Thjazi's
breathe.
gone. Thjazi's gone.
It's easier.
When? How long ago? I look up. Do I see the sky? Is it nighttime?
It's no longer night.
didn't. I didn't even get to say goodbye. No.
Thimble. And I approach you as you're holding onto Teor's hand. He knew. I spoke to him in my way, and he told me to tell you
What?
that you did so well. And he's so proud of
I
you.
did shit.
No.
The clip is here. I fucked it up. These people came in. They attacked me. How did they even know? How did they even know?
We don't know, but we're gonna find that out.
What
We're gonna find that out.
Recognizing someone I haven't seen in 10, 15 years, it's hard to know what. Kat. It's good to see you.
You look good, old man.
What are you doing here? Did you know?
He rubs some of the alcohol out of his eyes as the Thjazi's pixie.
Thimble.
Yeah, right, Thimble. So what's going on here?
How are you here?
Oh, fuck. And he pushes Teor out of the way and he goes, you, I remember you, the boy. Look at that armor you got.
What are you doing here?
Oh, I followed you. Yeah, you're easy to follow. Noisy, loud, clumsy. I'm half drunk and you fucks are easy.
Listen, we need to leave. This is a crime scene, and it's possible that people are gonna come here and find us here.
Were you here? Were you at the execution?
Yeah. Yes.
Kat, we are all sorry to see you again after such a long time under these circumstances, but...
Oh, I thought you were
Odd
going to say,
timing.
under these circumstances. I thought you were going to say, I'm sorry to see you.
Never.
Yeah.
I don't know if I'm happy to see you or not.
Octus. This is Kattigan. He ditched us after a battle.
So no?
This is, do you know Teor?
Yes, we
Okay.
met earlier.
Yeah.
The cat is a fierce warrior and a good man.
Oh, well, one of those two.
Okay. Great.
Did you come here, Kattigan, for just by happenstance, or did you hear? I'm sorry, I wasn't following
no.
completely. You
No,
knew
no.
the execution?
What'd you say?
Did you know about Thjazi? Did you know that he was?
Whispers on the wind and all that. I heard about it. Yeah. I was finishing out a contract. I'm a very highly sought after bounty hunter and warrior of the people, if you will. And at that, Wolfert just goes and just sneezes. You don't worry about him. But yeah, there's well, you know Pine Bough. No, you don't. You don't fucking know Pine Bough, do you? You wouldn't, would you?
I don't know if I would.
Yes, city folk. It's all right. Pine Bough, it's a little agricultural community, crafters. They make all sorts of
Where's
things.
his body?
It's a house.
Oh,
Can we go?
Yes,
Yeah.
we can.
Overhead, arrows fly through the sky. Nearby, Loza Blade, about 12 or 13 years younger than the last time we saw her, cries out as thump, thump, two arrows go into her shoulder. You see that she takes a small axe off a holster under an arm and hucks it across a battlefield as an archer commander says, "Another vote!" Axe in the head, falls to the ground. She says, "Get back under the hill!" and shoves a young Tunks, the boar man, who at this point is only about 16 years old, is like a kid. As he grunts and snorts back into the waiting darkness, you see overhead a rippling spiral of green necromantic energy shoot overhead. Far away from you, you see your friend Milo looking up and saying, "Everyone, keep moving for..." Skull gone, dead to the ground. Death saves from you two.
Okay. Say 19.
Fail 7.
Kattigan, on the ground, describe your character for us in this moment and describe the injury that is starting to bleed out past the point of repair.
Oh yeah, he's sliced up. Basically, he's always fighting low, so all of his injuries are up high in his body. Shoulders, neck, he's got like puncture wounds super close to lungs and heart. He's jacked from the waist up mostly, yeah.
Azune, where are you? And how do you look in this distant memory?
I am 15 years old. I'm young. I'm shorter. I'm skinnier. And the last thing I remember before the lights went out was struggling to keep up with my group. These two guys, that grown men, at this part of my life that I've grown to emulate in a way. I saw how Teor blocks things with his shield, and the way that Kattigan fights with his weapon, and the noise, the screams, and I wasn't ready for that, and the smell of blood, and I misstepped. And next thing I know, the lights were out. I don't even know what hit me.
You see overhead, the sky darkens as two sorcerers of the Sundered Houses fly under their own power. One of them drops through the sky, looks across the battlefield. A tiny mote of light. As time almost slows.
Down!
I'm gonna need everybody here to roll initiative.
Oh my God! I'm not ready for this.
What did we get, Azune?
I got a 6.
What did we get, Teor?
18.
What did we get, Thimble?
15.
What did we get, Kattigan?
Twinsies, 18.
Much like before, Kattigan and Teor are going to act on the same initiative. I'll remind you, Teor.
Big cats.
Big cats. I'll remind you, Teor. Unfortunately for you, my friend, you're first level.
Oh. Oh.
It's your turn. What do you do?
I try and spot. Jesus, can I see both Kattigan and Azune down on the ground?
Yes, you can. Give me a medicine check.
I don't know.
I'm bleeding out, man.
Oh, that's a natural 18 for dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Triage. You've learned enough about medicine working for Loza. Over your shoulder, you see a dwarven woman. You see she's got a thick braided beard, an empty upper lip, a thick braided beard. You see that she leans down, reaches into a satchel, takes out a small dwarven poultice, crushes it in her hand. A red mist surrounds her as she punches into the empty hole created by a spell in your comrade Lucia's chest. She's got an open cavity, ribs exposed, punches into it and says, "Oh, this broken can be mended. Come on, girl, you're not done fighting yet." Rips her fist out and leaves a bunch of the flesh from her own fist, stitching up Lucia's body as your dwarven medic gets her up on her feet. Norma turns to you and says, "Remember, look at him. Gut bad. Limbs, they can stay." And as you look out and see Azune and you see Kattigan, you see that Azune's injury is all shoulder and chest muscle, and Kattigan's got something that's bad and bleeding. That's your medicine check.
Got it. I'll try and search the air for Thimble. Any sight of her?
Overhead, you see near where Lowe's is, closer to the top of the hill, running down the trench as fast as possible. You see Thimble coursing down towards you with Thjazi right behind her. You see Thjazi's got something in a dirty tarp wrapped up over and over and over again. Looks like he's sprinting. He here is about late 20s, just running as fast as he can. You see he's got about 8 gilded, gem-studded staves and wands wrapped up in a tarp, just as fast as he can. But you see Thimble is way ahead of him.
I'm lit up and trying to lead the way.
I'm gonna call out to Thimble, "We need to close ranks!" And I'm gonna run towards Kattigan as fast as I can and just try and put pressure on the main chest cavity.
Using your action, go ahead and give me a medicine check. The difficulty is 10.
10, okay. Natural 16 for an 18.
You lean down, reaching into a bag. Norma's magical healing is great, and she is one dwarf. And so you reach down and just grab gauze, rag, wrap it around, staunch the bleeding. Kattigan stabilizes.
Got it.
Thimble, it is your turn.
Where am I trying to lead Thjazi?
Thjazi is looking up. He goes, the auxiliaries, the Beladri, we gotta go. Oh shit. And you see that he says, Loza, do they fall back? You see from up on top of the hill, she looks out and you sees something closing ranks. A sorcerer drops out of the sky. You see
Third
this.
one?
A third one. You see beautiful white flickering tunic. This is a sorcerer of House Cormoré who points at the ground. Runes appear all around Loza. She sees it happening in real time, and bursting up from a 9-pointed star is a snarling summoned drake, like a 15-foot dragon. You see, she goes, "They're over the hill, Thjazi, they didn't fall back!" Just takes her axe and thuds it into the side of this massive summoned creature. Thjazi looks up at you, Thimble, and says, "Over the top!" And just gets his staves, whispers a little sort of like arcane word under his breath, and you see that what is being created by this sort of burning fire in the outer reaches of the battlefield hits him, and you see that his shadow splits into 3 different shadows of himself, and he tosses a bunch of staves to all of them, and they all start running over the edge.
Awesome.
As fast as he can. Thimble, it is still your turn.
I'm darting ahead and I'm trying to find one of the sorcerers and I'm trying to get through the ranks, get up right behind them to the back of their head while they're distracted with all of the other shit going on.
Hell yes, you see that Cormoré sorcerer looks down, shouting, "For the honor of House Cormoré, for the honor of the Sundered." Go ahead and give me an attack roll. If you want to do it from hiding, you can.
Okay. Oh, so that's advantage.
Yeah.
Okay, that's 16 plus 7.
That is a hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. I know what I'm doing. Oh, good. 8 plus 4.
And remember, you only have a D6 because you're first level right now. So you only have 1 D6 of sneak attack.
A sneak attack, you're right.
Yes.
Plus 5 is 13 plus 2, 15 points of damage.
15 points. On a natural 4, the sorcerer is not felled by this blow, but does drop concentration on the summoned drake. You reach out with your sword.
I want it right here, like up into that soft part of the back of the head.
Stabbing it under the skull. A little bit of blood seeps into the corner of their eyes as they lurch forward. You see whatever magic item is compelling their flight stays active, but their concentration on this summon dissipates. As Loza says, "Good looking out, Thimble!" You look in that exact moment. Azune, I'm going to need a death save from you here. You have 1 success? Yes.
Can I use a luck point as for a death save?
Yes, you can.
Great. So while I'm in this this darkness, I see my dad's face, and I see the moment that he had passed me off to the mercenaries way back when, years before this, and the only thing I remember is him telling me that I was lucky, that I was getting a second chance, and that sort of rings in my mind as I hopefully succeed.
Hell yes.
needed that.
You begin to stabilize. You see your father's face. There's something. It's not going to happen here. On a battlefield, arrows and spells fly overhead. Thjazi runs. As he does, Thimble, from behind the sorcerer, you look and see Thjazi is hit in the side and scatters, his shadows all vanishing as he hits the ground. Looking forward, you see a shape dart from the shadows ahead of him towards his body, seeing an incoming barrage. Flapping wings. Wyverns taking to the sky. Loza looks up and says, "Fall back! Fall back!" A shape runs towards Thjazi's body, and at the last moment you see gets 2 arms underneath it, lifts up his body, throws it on his shoulder, and rushes forward as fast as he can, thundering with heavy boots, drops into the trench right in front of you, saving Thjazi from the oncoming barrage of these flying wyverns. As you return from the sorcerer, as Loza calls to fall back, the face lifts him up, looks at you. Casimir smiles. "I got him. Let's fall back." you begin to hear an Azune, Teor, Thimble, and Kattigan. You hear two lyres playing. Octus, give me an insight check if you'd be so kind.
Oh, I am not good at those.
You could do it.
Thank you.
8. Octus, you are unable to read the cause of the shift that happens now, as all of your companions, all of whom fought in the Falconers' Rebellion, hear this song and know what it means as they approach Hal's home at the top of the rookery. Moving in to the home, all of you see a shift, light, and you see Loza and Thjazi laid out on the table, dimly lit in shadow. Hal and Hero are playing on their lyres, and you see Loza near Thjazi's body. But as you enter, you can see surrounded candles and light and treasures and beloved artifacts all around. Thimble, you see Thjazi for the first time.
No. And I'll fly over and land on his chest. You stupid fuck. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Thaz, I ruined it. And I'll walk up his chest and place my hand on his chin. What am I gonna do without you? I'm so sorry, Hal.
The song winds its way to the end, and all the light in the room slowly begins to rise to full. I wasn't sure if I'd see you today. You all right?
I missed it all. And I look up and I see you. I fly up in the air and my light starts to glow. Was this you? Did you do this? And I'll fly over, I'll get right in your face. Did you bring those people?
No.
What?
People? I don't know what you're talking about. I had nothing to do with this.
You came for that. You came for your stupid stone.
I did. And I will get it. You took it from me. It doesn't belong to you. It doesn't belong to him. It belongs to me.
It doesn't
I am
belong
very
to anyone
sorry.
now. It's gone.
What do you mean it's gone?
And I'll fly back over. And I'll stand on Thaz.
I think as you walk back to land again on Thjazi's chest, Thimble, you look under his chest and you see he's a couple different necklaces. He kind of, like a lot of thieves and scoundrels, collected little bits of jewelry from here and there. But you see that a silver necklace is kind of bunched up that has his old wedding ring on it that he was wearing around his neck. And I think there's a moment where Hal, you're standing nearby, and you just remember being in a tiny little tower room of Castle Royce two young guys, orcish commoners from Dolmakyar in this noble's wedding, and your brother dressed in gifted finery, looking at you and being like, nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous. This is, I can't, none of this fits. I'm getting a noble's coat on loan from these people, my fiance's family. And a knock at the door, and her hand over her face, the lady Aranessa, going, I'm not looking. Your brother looking, saying, I can't see you. I can still see you right now if you cover your eyes. And she's like, I don't know how it works. I've never been married before. Holding this gorgeous flower that looks like it's either foxglove or prickle poppy. This gorgeous flower. And she says, in our tradition, I'm supposed to, it's for you. It's a wedding gift. You should have it before the ceremony. And the flower opens. Oh. And with that ring on a little table beside Thimble for the very first time in the mortal world, looking much different than she does today, appeared in that moment as Thjazi looks down at you and goes, Hi.
Oh, hi.
Sorry, the fairy's a gift? I don't agree with any of this.
I think it's kind of weird myself, but...
Do you want to be a gift? You don't have to be a gift if you don't want to be a gift.
Just shut up and say thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to you, frankly. I don't know. You see that? And Ernesta says, of course, it's not like that. It's just, she's free. If you wish, then you, marrying into the family, have the protection of the Fae. And as our family has enjoyed, Thimble is a warrior fairy from the gardens.
I can kill a bunch of mice in your house. Also, I'm really good at braiding hair.
See, Thjazi goes, is that related? Are those skills from one and the same? No, you know what? Now, here's what we really need to do. We need to catch a bunch of mice, braid their hair, keep everybody here on their toes.
We can do that.
We can do anything.
I look up at Lady Arnessa. I think I'm really like it here. I'm gonna really like him. And I'll fly over and land on his shoulder.
He lands on your shoulder and says, are they giving you a little outfit too?
I don't like this stupid dress, so if we can get something different, I'd be thrilled.
We'll go to a dollhouse upstairs and see what they got.
Over my shoulder to Aranessa, I should say, I think you just bought yourself a lot of trouble.
Oh, God, everything about this is ill-advised. And as you hear in this memory, everything about this is ill-advised. You're just looking at the stubble on his face, the ring on the necklace. You remember that first little... the whole wedding was delayed because he wanted to get you something from the dollhouse that you would enjoy wearing before you had to go down the aisle.
Touch the ring. We have to make this right. And nothing's ever gonna be right again. I don't know how to do it.
Octus walks up next to the body, next to... Come on. We'll figure it out. We can figure it out. Figure out what went wrong.
You grew up.
I guess so did you, although you're not any bigger.
Thimble, I'm so sorry, but I need to check him. I need to see if the thing that pinged for me is still on him so I can compare it to the one that we found with you.
I'll fly up in the air and hover about a foot above his body.
And I, as carefully as I can, I just kind of turn him over because my understanding is that it pinged in his back pocket, so I search for that thing that pinged.
I'll light up and try to go down to where Azune's looking and see if I can light up any area that...
I'll start to search him, and with you nearby, I do turn to you and I say, I'm sorry, Thimble. I lied to you earlier, and I feel really badly about it. The moments that I had with Thjazi, where they went by so fast, there wasn't much time for him to say anything to me about anybody, and I just saw how hurt you were when you realized what had happened, and I just couldn't bear it, so I just wanted you to feel a little bit better.
It's okay.
And I'll go back to searching.
I'm very sorry. I can see that you cared about this person very much. I'm not here to hurt any of you.
You didn't do this.
No, I did not. And I try as much as I can to sort of show her that I am not the person that caused his death. I'm not the bad guy here. This was something that was taken from me. I think we're on the same side. Someone who did let me in the city, his name is Vaelus.
You awaken. Thjazi. You have a moment here in the morning, and this bad dream doesn't go away.
I look at my handiwork from last night, and I'd spent the night after everybody else had gone to bed, arranging his clothes perfectly, and I braided a couple locks of his hair and made it lay out. He looks pristine. I took a couple of the treasures people left for him. He would have wanted it to go to use. And I set pixie dust all around him so he glows. He's golden. I'm gonna find who did this.
As you whisper that promise, pixie dust ripples with light. A promise from a fairy is no small thing, even from a fairy so small.
He had a present for you. Did you get it?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Are you gonna use it?
Give me 1 hour awake. Be careful.
I'm always careful.
Are you though? Listen, I know I'm not my brother, and I'm no replacement for my brother, but I know how much you meant to each other, and as far as I'm concerned, your family. So if you ever need somewhere to go, it's here. And, I was able to talk to him at the end.
Are you bullshitting me? Because Azune said the same shit. And then he said he was lying, so.
I'm not bullshitting.
What'd he say?
He said to tell you not to be afraid. And I didn't need him to tell me that he thought the world of you. And therefore, so do I.
He was always so stupid.
Yes, he was.
I'm never afraid.
Thimble, do you want me to come with you, or you good with a pair of spooky boys?
We got this. We got this. Don't we, Wolfric? He's a good boy.
I don't know if you need to be in with the thieves. Thaisha, you're respectable.
Who said? True?
I don't know. What context?
I respect you.
I respect you too.
You didn't tell me you were respectable.
Okay, calm down, yeah.
No weapons are out right now,
Okay.
but you don't think going in the bag is good.
Okay.
But in other words, everything's on a fuse, but it could break a lot of ways right now.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna fly backwards towards the guy. And I'm gonna fly down,
Cool.
needles out, and I'm gonna get right up to his junk. I'm gonna fly backwards and like fly down to his legs and stick my needle into the pants. Call up your henchmen! All right, slice off his balls!
The guy right behind you, he gasps. He's not into this. You see Solomon says, "You're gonna slice balls with a sewing needle. That'll take all day." Go for it. And I'm gonna need either a movement or bonus action from you.
Oh, can I can't attack with bonus action, can I?
Can't attack with a bonus action.
In that case, I'm gonna go into his pants.
You get into this guy's pants successfully. On a 14, it's bad in here. It's not
Pleasant.
It's bad. It's unpleasant. There's the wash of embarrassment and sort of apology of the thief whose pants you were in, as he's like, I'm sorry. These petty criminals make for every door and window in the place and begin to bolt as fast as they can.
Can I jump out of hiding and come down and fly right in front of the guy with the coin?
Yes, you can.
Right before he leaves and go, not you!
He turns to you. As you get the needle in front of him, he stops, but he looks and says, you can tell he will take a needle in the eye to not disobey the command that Vaelus just gave. He looks to you if he should continue running with one less eye.
No,
We need
please
him,
stay.
Vaelus.
Can I take my whip around the bottom of his ankles and make him sit?
You, he slams into a chair in front of you.
He's all yours.
Well,
Get off the bar.
you didn't hate us before. I'm looking for Casimir.
Casimir's gone. Casimir's gone.
When did he leave?
What kind of gone?
He says, Kaz has been on the gibbet for a moment. That's our list of people who have owed money for long enough that they're not going to survive the next new moon. We found out that Kaz had been skimming off the top for a while. We figured out how much money he owed. He worked at a place called Underwallen and Sisters. They were a Wainwright that worked in the Ambers. They made wagons, and he worked putting compartments in the wagons, places that shouldn't be there. It ran a racket off the smugglers there. But knowing what he knew, he'd been hitting some of the people that had been coming because he knew that there were going to be things hidden in those compartments he built. And rather than taking a flat fee, he thought he might help himself every once in a while. He recognized his own handiwork, started taking where he shouldn't. All well and good, we all got to make a living. But he got greedy. He didn't report back to, and he gestures over to Solomon. He says, he didn't report back to Sol. So we tabulated his debt, told him he had a certain amount of time to get back to us to make everything right. And he made it all right yesterday.
Did he tell you guys about the hideout? Were you there?
I wasn't there. I didn't know. Kaz had his own crew, 4 or 5 Crowkeepers that were loyal to him. I didn't know anything. The last thing we would have done is frankly, fuck with someone as connected as Thjazi.
Can I think back to the attack? Did any of the masked figures look as big as Casimir? Motherfucker.
Thimble, Kattigan, Vaelus, and Octus all returning to the home, walking up the street. For those of you here, Thimble, you see Julien Divinos, who you have not seen in many years.
This pretty boy. What are you doing here?
I have business. What are you doing here?
I guess I live here now.
Do you know where Hal is? Or Thaisha?
No.
You're of no use to me. Kind of acknowledges you as you approach. Mistress Elf, I am sorry to hear that you've lost something important to you. Seems like it's been going around.
Thank you. Hey.
What?
I come up close. He didn't deserve it, you know. All the shit you gave him.
Just smiles and kind of waves you off and keeps walking.
Yeah, keep running, like you always do. You may have everybody else fooled, Sir Julien.
He stops. I would ask you kindly to reconsider your tone in the face of your betters.
I know you're not my better. I see you. The flutter of my wings is very loud against your ears as I fly away.
You go to fly away, and the gauntlet in hand moves rapidly from underneath his cloak and goes to grab the back of your wings to hold you in place. Society works in certain ways, and riffraff should learn to show some respect.
You're a piece of shit. You always were.
At least I'm in good company. He flicks you off.
It's been night for maybe a little more than 2 hours at this point. And you see Teor's frame stumble into the home, along with the Lord Wikander Halavar and the aspirant Tyranny.
Do you have anything to drink? Maybe not sherry.
There he is.
Hey, just looking around. Does anybody here like you?
Yes, Hal does. Sure.
Totally ignoring Wick.
Oh, look at that. Oh.
I'll fly down. Is Teor walking? Is he stumbling? What's happening?
He's sort of wobbling side to side. The poison's been removed, but getting your shadow cut will fuck you up.
Fly, and I'm gonna grab his two braids in front of him and like steer him as I'm flying backwards and like try to get him to a chair and sit down.
I take a knee by the chair. I'm sorry, we have either Yargraz or I have some wine. It was in a box, but
Does
not
you have
now.
water?
I have water. I brought it in a flask.
Hello.
What are you doing here?
You remember Wikander and Tyranny?
I don't remember
No,
you, actually.
We haven't met. Hi, you're so little. Hi, I'm Tyranny. We just rescued.
No! I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I've never seen.
Well, we just brought your friend back from imminent doom. So
You didn't do this to him?
No, it's
No.
true. I went to their house to try and follow up on how he was reacting last night. I was sent. Thank you. That's very good water.
I thought he'd lap it up. I kind of wanted him to lap it up.
I was sent to go collect something for the Candescent Creed. I tried to learn any information I could. I was sent to go get vestments and clothes, and I was drugged and almost tortured within an inch of my life. And these two came and saved me.
You know he's with the Candescent Creed, right?
Yes, I'm horrifically aware of that.
Not
How many life debts are you owe at this point?
It's a long list.
I'm afraid to ask, but do you know if you were followed?
Oh. I didn't look. Did you look?
I looked.
Give me a perception. Give me a perception check.
A what?
A perception check.
Yes, sir. Perception. God damn it.
Roll high, roll high.
7.
Hey, Tierney, you were not followed.
This may be very well known, but the Candescent Creed is not what it appears. The people in that house, the people that work for them are some of the darkest people I've ever met.
Then what are they doing here?
Is what he says true?
Hal, I'm so sorry about your brother. I'm so sorry I couldn't do more, and I've learned some things in the last few hours that he's right.
I thought this was common knowledge, by the way. Are you guys all just getting up to speed on all this?
Well, it wasn't common knowledge to me. I mean, I'm not
What's your name?
Wait. Oh.
I remember him. Keep going. I'll put a pin in that.
I have recently learned that my entire life's a lie, and everything I've believed since childhood has been a string of delusions and manipulations to... I'm having a very bad day.
Okay, so yeah, that's why Hey, I'm gonna ask for a little compassion here. This guy, this nobleman, just really risked his own hide to save you. I do not know why his family is trying to kill you, but that has put us on a list of persona non grata to his very powerful and very scary family, and also my very scary demon family. So I would love to hear why you think they want to kill you.
Well, I came looking for information for my brother, Sid.
We have that.
You do?
Yeah. Casimir betrayed everybody. He's the one that broke into the hideout.
Casimir?
Sid chased him down. Sid wanted to know why he didn't show up, and he stole the deed. He stole a deed to a stronghold, and Casimir chased him out. I think Sid is on the run from him.
My brother stole the deed and is being chased by Casimir.
Yeah, and all of his crew, I guess. We have to chase him down.
Yeah, objectively, she's got a tiny brain, but she's super smart.
It's really big for my size.
Yeah.
Yeah, it feels proportional.
It cannot be overstated that these two risked their lives for me. So wherever we go next, they are not safe here in Dolmakyar any longer.
I have been told several times in the last few hours that I'm in very, very bad danger, and I'm starting to believe that to be true.
What has changed?
Well, I guess if you anger my family, they try to kill you, and I think I'm probably angering them a bit.
I think, Thimble, you look and see behind Wick, the person you loved is laid out on a table covered in treasure. Thjazi believed in two things. He believed, above all, that despite all of the darkness in the world, there was always hope that people might turn and choose a better path, even if it was hard. And he also believed if you had a rich kid in your pocket to help pave the way, that is not a ticket you throw out.
Teor is one of the most honorable people I know. And if he says he's got your back, then I do too.
as they're about to leave, I catch Thimble by the door, and low, with reverberation to his voice, he says, "Find him for our brother."